guys, your pal Brian. This is the first test of the Convo camera, action cam with external mic. Let's see how that works. We're pleased to get out of the house today. And come out for a proper hike. Let's get the name of the place correct. It's Stanislaus National Forest, and what's happening is that you're allowed to hike. It's the Lumsden Rd hike. Talamay River Canyon Trails 4 miles. A boat launch is 5 into the Talamay. Campgrounds 5 miles. We're not going to go near that far. We're just going to go for an hour or so. Wifely has got me some water, and she might stick it in my empty side. Well, that's where glasses are. I'll carry it. I know. Hey, else. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, better to have water than not. You don't need to get another water, but if we want to feed her without wasting water, you might get her little water dish. Hey, oh, are you happy or what? She got dog bit here the other day by one of the campground dogs. We foolishly let them get near each other, and she ended up getting bit and had to go to the vet, and she's doing just fine. But we put her on something similar to ibuprofen, but for dogs, and then she gets a 10-day run of antibiotics, and she got to where she was, for lack of better terms, lethargic for some days, and stopped giving her the analgesic, the doggy profan, and she perked right up. So it did its job initially. It reduced inflammation. She was swollen. Got her on the right leg there, and just held on to her and punched a hole through both sides. Yeah, it was disappointing. It's just shit you have to deal with when you go out with dogs camping. We had really a crappy spate of luck when Sherba, within a few weeks of getting. No. All right. It may be on the other backpack. Well, Dave, it's been fun talking with you if you get this. Back and forth. Of course, it's always fun talking with Oz, and we're in the tube deep. Scott. And the rest of the crew on RC groups. Hey. Might slip this in your backpack if that's all right. I don't want to crush my glasses. You got fleas? You got fleas? I don't think you have fleas. So this is very similar to that ground level hike that goes behind the campground over at Penny Pines. It just starts going down, 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 down. So don't want to get into the illusion that it's all good, because you got to go back up, 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 up. It says RVs and trailers not recommended. It should say no, and you'll see here in a bit. They got them a little firing range out there, I noticed. Yeah, you might hear shooting, but they got a good backstop. Ellie, come. Oh, she's pooping. Good girl. Go ahead and poop. Well, she might got rid of everything. I'm gonna use the stick measure of poop disposal. Hey, little girl. So what else? Got my helicopter running, but the batteries are old, and man, I don't know why they would use a JST connector. There's 2 brushless motors, 2 ESCs, plus the electronics on board you gotta run. That's 3 linear servos. It's a mess. So I'm getting some XT30 connectors, and hopefully that'll let the pixies flow a little bit better. Friggin' Amazon, they're 10 days on getting batteries to me. I know they want to prioritize stuff, but that's more shit. However, I do have a JST style battery. Ellie Bain, coming today. I swear it's been 15 days on that battery from Amazon. Let's see if that thing works. That's going to be really a battery for the timber, the little timber. It's a 450 milliamp battery. They say that works real well. Hey, monks. Hey, monks. Yeah, it appears they ride dirt bikes back there too, huh? Yeah, I'm a little reticent to be parking my truck back there, because this is probably where the locals go and there's not a whole lot of traffic, but I never saw any glass around there, so. She is spry, isn't she? Yeah, it makes me happy. Yeah, it's interesting how meds work, because that doggy Profan, I think, was screwing with her towards the end. And truth is, I don't think we had to use the doggy Profan every day. I think we could have discontinued it about halfway in. Good girl. Good girl. It's kind of odd looking, wasn't it? We check her poop. Did you see it? Oh, it's green. It's pretty green. Ellie, come. Yeah, it was there. I've seen it. You know, I'm wearing a door cat, so I'm a little embarrassed to be searching for dog crap. But hey, this is my life. But it looked good, and it was dark green though. It wasn't soft serve. When I glanced over. Yeah, that's probably an antibiotic working on it. No coyote poop. Makes you sick. God almighty. Bad enough I have to keep Sherba from eating it. Here's a pretty vista. Yeah, it may or may not get open enough for me to fly my whirly gig down here, but I got 2 charged batteries, so I thought I might fly one. For a bit, yeah. It's real wide, and then it got down to where it started getting skinny, and I remember how all the other roads are, and I says, you know what, I got 22 feet I got to turn around. So I didn't turn around at this one, but there's another one down there where I was able to turn around. Let's take a picture of them. I ain't gonna be able to tell you what they are now, but when I get back, I'll tell you what, I anguished over paying $20 for that program. It's $20 for a year. I'm like, it drives me crazy not knowing what these plants are. And then like the plants over there on the old 120 walk, the yellow ones, those are Spanish something or another. But you can save a picture of what you saw, and you can go back and refresh your memory of what type of plant those are. Yeah, I thought about even flying right here. Oh, isn't that something? Yeah, point a finger over there. Get it for scale. World's largest dandelion. Oh, are you kidding? It's just, I'm having such a good time I pooped twice. And then as I drove on down, it got less and less open, but it makes me nervous flying. Let's have a look. You got 0 coverage, you do. I got 1 by. That'll go away. Hey, leave it, Ellie. Quit. Make yourself sick. Craziness. I sent Dad's wife a happy birthday. Might stop here on the way back if I don't find another pretty place. Hey, monks. Back to your old self. Monkey monks. So they have two gates, one up top and then one here.
Oregon is starting to let some people recreate, renting kayaks.
That's good.
Hey! Spit it out! Spit it out! Spit it out!
No.
No! God dang it. Come here. You're gonna be eating crap. You're gonna have to stay with us so you keep an eye on it.
Never heal up to you if you want. You have her leash in the backpack? Yeah, because I think this road is probably fairly frequented. Hey, come. You go, please. You got fleas?
Come here. Ellie, come.
No. So this is where I turned around.
Ellie.
Come. Leave it. You can see my turnaround, so. Yeah, that would have been bad because the right leg slid and there's no left leg to post, so I would have went down.
Oh.
Princess Monkey Lots. It's like, oh, this is a breeze. We're going. That's what it looks like. Come.
Ellie?
No, no poop. No. That wouldn't be really comfortable. But even then, I mean, even then, unfortunately, it's a single lane road. And you're going to have to find places to get around each other. Yeah. Leave it. This is what I was looking for, a breakout. Oh, and now I remember what they call those little ruts. Those are coulees. Remember? Coulees. See how shitty that is. That is shitty. crazy? That's a straight on drop off. We may be putting her on a lead here in a minute. Come. You stay near mom and dad. Car parked. Come. Good girl. Yeah, if I had cell signal, I could tell you exactly what those plants are. But what I do is when I get back, I just pull them up from my gallery and it'll tell you then. Stay. Good girl. What a good girl. Come. Because Daddy pushed the button. There's a certain puppy's hard-headed. Come. Mom says you need a bath. Yeah, she does. Leave it. Crazy. Hey, monkeys. Yeah, Junior didn't send us our binocular holders. My right hand to God, when I bought them, I know it said Groveland, California. There was a period of time where it would switch your address, even after you correctly did your address. Your mommy sure does walk slow, doesn't she? Come. This is what I was looking for. I think I'm gonna have to fly before it starts getting windy. Come. Hey, come here. Come here. All right, I gotta fly. But overall, I don't much care for this camera. One thing I do like is the external microphone for it, but I'd kind of depend on the noises it makes, the beeps. Yeah, if you want to, we can walk slow. Because, well, you're going up. On the water. Yeah, that was fun as hell. Never get tired of that. Hey, little girl. Want some waters? Just hold on to it. I gotta take my hat off to be able to put the lanyard around my neck. Want some waters? Oh no. It's an absolute waste. But luckily we're only 20 minutes down. Well, going back, it's gonna be 35 minutes down the path. Is that good? It's gorgeous. Yeah, I bet I saw that. Baton Death March steep. Yeah, leave it. You gotta stop eating. Yeah, you gotta stop eating that shit, Ellie. God almighty. It's gonna make you sick. You monkey. Well, that was worth the price of admission right there. It was almost a 10-minute flight. It got me down to about half a battery. I put it on sport mode now. I'm able to do that and I can get a great distance, but you're expending energy at twice the rate. I got out to 5,400 feet, a little over a mile. Could have kept going. Oh, that'd be neat too. I did go down though, further inside there. That's why I stood so close to the edge. I leaned up against the sign because you have to have the ability for the radio to see the other radio. Leave it. Oh, okay. I mean, this is easy. We could come down here again and I can get down fairly low. I'm just careful because, you know, I want to be able to keep the thing and I don't want to have to utter those fateful words. It's gone. Hers is so beautiful. Yes, hers is. Apparently we have a little bit of signal. Hey, monkeys. That right there shows you they haul ass down here. Can you see the... That only comes from hauling ass. When we leave here, we're just going to drive down to Penny Pines for fun and just see what's doing. Hey. You tiring out a little bit? You staying close? Tom used his goggles for the first time the other day.
Leave it.
It's interesting talking with him because I says, well, what do you think? He says, well, it's the same resolution as my phone. So, and he'll probably see this video, so I'm gonna bust his ass here. He says, same resolution as my phone, but it's like looking at my phone without it being washed out by the sun. So my reply to him, this is all in text, is, so you're gonna give him back to the guy then, right? I mean, come on. You know, I said my phone in my ghetto goggles, frankly, was more clear than this, even at 1080p. So I must have had a high resolution phone, my last one, because you're just looking at the screen. And what kind of sucks about these, and it did it right away here, and I don't know how to correct it, but it went to 780p, which is a third less resolution as I was flying. Usually it only does that if there's a loss of signal. I think if you reboot the system, you can get 1080p back, but I'm like, let me just fly. But when you're having to thread through the world of Tom, finally he said he liked them. It's like, God almighty. Either you like sitting in front of a 78-inch screen TV, flying your whirligig around, or you don't. So that dead tree back there would have been one of these, which is a beautiful aspen. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Leave it, leave it. No, I seen you. You tried grabbing that one earlier. Troubles? Leave turds alone. Yep. No turds. I have to do the same thing with Sherba. Aspens, these big ones. Wow, that was an awesome flight. I was turgid the entire time. It was vertical. You can look at it and tell it was sick though. See the pecky wood in the middle? What? What? Glad to see you perk back up, and that noticeable roll she had is over. Hers is a monkey. Hers is. Is hers a monkey? Beautiful trees. You know, we've been fairly itching of late to get the fuck out of here and head north. And then when you go out on hikes like this, yeah, even a short one, you just forget how beautiful it is out here. Pissed at the National Park Service. Let's fucking open the thing and be done with it. You use vault toilets anyway. My lovely bride has lost over 25 pounds. Hey, monks. That's my mother. She yells at me for eating poop. That's my mommy. I'm staying with my mom and dad. I'm tiring out a little bit. Tried to pull a Willie on Daddy today and didn't take the med. That'd be about 3 times she did it. Tonight, I think. She got her Des today too. I couldn't remember whether I gave it to her last Friday, and it almost didn't make any difference anyway. Yeah, she didn't make any mistakes. I'm gonna let you two walk up to the truck. I want to peek over here. Here's your keys. Yeah, I could fly an airplane there, no problem. Might be coming back here. Thanks to Miss Jen from the campground. Plenty of room. Actually, the interesting part about that is you know, if you're down below the tree line a bit and get some buffer from the wind. But I can damn sure carry my little timber down here and my JJRC M02. These are interesting. Need to be bigger. All right, that's the end of the Ferretti Road, whatever it said on the sign up front hike. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it. I did. See ya.